like to thank Wargaming for loaning these tanks to me to do a review on them. Now this is an overview of these tanks. These are not my final things for these tanks. I'll be explaining I will try to show you the armor, the crews, and everything for these tanks. I mean, there's not going to be any gameplay for these tanks. These are going to be like strictly showing you what the tank is and where everything is on it. My next two videos for YouTube are going to be gameplay with these tanks. Now here's this one. Let's go into details. People are going to start calling this the Shark tank. Stark Strv S1. Now the engine, it has 540 horsepower. Power weight ratio is 16.36 horsepower per ton. Forward top speed is 50. Top reverse is 45. Fire chance is 10%. In drive mode, that means in your regular mode moving around, is 1.30 seconds to enter. That's to enter each one. Misread it for a minute. To enter each one. To enter drive mode from siege is 1.30 seconds. To enter siege mode is 2 seconds. Now here's the gun. The reload time for this is 10.20 seconds. You can actually get that down to, like someone mentioned, you can get it down to 9 seconds even. Aiming speed is 3 seconds. At 100 yards is 40 meters. Maximum range is 720. Maximum elevation is 4 degrees. Depression is 2 degrees. Now that's without the siege mode. Now the siege mode, you can actually lean your tank all the way back and all the way forward. So I think they should put that in there soon. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the tracks. Here is here's everything for the tracks, and it is 26 degrees to completely turn around. Terrain resistance is 1.4, 1.5, and 2.6. The radio range is 850. So this tank is pretty good on medium-sized maps. You can see where everybody's at with your radio. Now here is the ammo type. You get 2 different types of APCRs, like the Chieftain. I will be in a shoot heat round. The damage per round is 293 to 488. Penetration is 216 to 360 millimeters. Now shove velocity is 1450 milliseconds per second. Meters per second for the standard ammunition. For the premium APCRs, the same damage, but penetration is about 30 more on across the board. 30 to 40 more. I said 30 to 50 more. But the velocity is slower by 50. Now the high explosive does 360 to 600 damage. Penetration is 40 to 60 millimeters per second. Splash radius is 1.91 meters, and velocity for these shells is 650 meters per second. Now here's the crew. Now something I watched on YouTube a while back. This is going to be kind of funny. Alright, you see that person in the back. Believe it or not, that is actually the driver of the tank. And that's the gunner. And that one is the commander. The driver sits all the way in the back. That's something, a unique way that Swedish designer tanks. And I actually watched a video before, And yes, the driver can drive the tank also, if I am correct. Y'all can correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong. But I think that is kind of unique. Now let's go into the armor profiling. Yes, you see it's everything. Like the thickest part is probably on the whole is 30 millimeters. But you also gotta think about, you can actually, in siege mode, you can actually, like I said, you can flex your tank all the way back and all the way forward. You can increase that armor on the front of your tank by a lot. And I think that's really unique about the Swedish tanks. It's one of the good mechanics they put into the game. A lot of people have been looking forward to these. Now, when the tank lines actually do come out, the ones that will have siege mode is supposed to be the tier 8, tier 9, and tier 10. If I am correct. I don't know that correctly off the top of my head. Hopefully I'm right. Hopefully I'm not making a fool of myself. I probably am making a fool of myself because I'm nervous about making these reviews. But hey, everybody has to start somewhere. But the standard damage for these shells is 420. Near penetration is 224. And the reload time, like I said, 10.20 seconds. Like I said, survival rate, armor depth is 5 to 45 millimeters. Hit points has 1,000 hit points on this tank. Alright, there is no other packages for this tank at this moment. I mean, there is no package on this tank because this is a premium. Let's see what else I can do review. Okay, I'm now going to show you where all the crew and ammo, everything is at now. Near the end of the video. There's the crew. And there's the ammo. The ammo is in the back of the tank. So it's going to be somewhat kind of hard to hit the tank with the ammo rack. The radio is in front of the ammo. And there's the tracks and everything else. And yes, that is actually the total length of the gun. And that's the funny thing, the driver is actually the loader, and if I'm correct, it's the loader also. And there's the engine. Again, I like to thank Wargaming for loaning these tanks to me. And my next videos will be after 50 battles with each tank for my final review on them. How I like it and everything like that. Right now, I like the armor profiling in the few games I actually played in them. I actually do like them. Like I said, all tanks have... No tank is going to be perfect. But Wargaming does listen to the community. And I do appreciate for them doing that. That's why I'm actually kind of glad that I actually know people in Wargaming. And once again, like I said, I want to thank Wargaming again for loaning these tanks to me. And for doing a review for them, for y'all. And if y'all like the content, please follow, like, and comment. And I do stream on Twitch. This is the video